Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, for those of you who may have missed the last few episodes, what we've been doing is actually working on our turrets. Or turret, I should say. Man, I am never going to get that right. Yeah, it is something we desperately needed because it will save us a lot of time. And most of the time when I go back to my base, to be honest, I am getting attacked by something every single time I go back there. Right now, my base could be getting completely destroyed, and I would have no idea. Now, there are some protections, some turrets, or turret, that is already there, and it is okay. Like, they do a fairly decent job. They just don't do a great job. And sometimes they get destroyed in the process of trying to save my base. So that is why I wanted to go ahead and try to create something a little bit more secure. And that's why I went into the R&D. Now, the one that's the big mamma jamma, the turret ultra, is the one I kind of wanted. I'm saying that word way too many times in this episode. But the reason I wanted to create that one is I wanted the end-all be-all of a smaller size turret. And the reason I wanted that is because we are doing smaller size bots on this one. We are going with small. Now, if we wanted to, we definitely could have created one with the Geo Core. And the Geo Core would have just been massive in size, and it would have been very, very interesting. And at some point down the road, we will go ahead and build one of those. But it's pretty much going to be the same. It's just going to be bigger. It's going to be, instead of like these GSO blocks, it's going to be Geo Core blocks, and the Geo Core, 4 times as big, and it's just going to be something like that. As far as like the batteries and where they go, pretty much the same placement. What is over there? Man, there are so many bases over here right now. I cannot even tell you how many are on the map all over the place. And if I could take them all over, that just adds to my lag overall. So I try not to take them over. If anything, I try to destroy them and take the pieces back to my base, and at some point maybe do something with them, create like an ultimate size base. I thought maybe spreading them out evenly throughout the landscape would have helped me out, and I tried that on one of my playthroughs where I just kind of left them where they were at, and there was a base every like 20 or 30 feet, sometimes a little further away, and sometimes a little closer. I think in the end, though, it actually made it worse. Like, it became, the lag got worse quicker than it normally did. There we go. Getting a little bit of, no, maybe not anymore. Right there. Just kind of hold, no, we got to keep holding it forward, don't we? Or keeping going sideways, or pushing on the arrow in some way for it to kind of eat through that resource. That's the only drill that I really have on my bot, because I was trying to go with height, so I didn't get stuck very easily. And it doesn't get stuck at all, really. I've not had this thing really get bogged down, thankfully, to my pure enjoyment. Oh, there we go. We're kind of stuck in the little corner. It's hitting. I don't really need to hold down the button to attack anymore. It will go ahead and do that for me with that little drill. Now, I don't know how much these things are actually going to give me when they go through the little silver pieces. Those are the pretty common ones. Those are the ones you really want if you're going to be doing a lot of crafting. So I'm guessing they're not worth too much on that one, but we'll see when it comes in here. Can we get this guy? Yeah, the weapons are targeting him. Oh, of course, he has to kind of come in here and just nail me. But that's all right. We're going head to head, and I have plenty of fuel. I'm not in a rush to lose any of that, or in any kind of worry of losing that. No, we're not going to use that drill. I was thinking maybe I'll put that drill on there. Do we need any of these weapons? Don't really have a place for them. Yeah, I don't really have a place for them, to be honest. And I think we're getting by without it. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to take that resource off right there. And we'll move this one over as well. There we go. And then we'll continue on our way. Now, I am trying to get up to about 30-something thousand on the cash. And the reason behind that is I want to go back and I want to put down several of those towers that we created. The cheap ones, the one that I definitely made on purpose, was so that at any time in the game, I should be able to put that one down. It has nothing fantastic on it, nothing that you have to go out and find pieces for. You pretty much have the bare minimum model of just the GSO blocks, singles, not even doubles, it's just single blocks on those. It does have some solar reactors, but again, you get that in the tutorial, so you should always have that. It does have the AI module. And the AI module may be something you don't have right away, but there is a tutorial to do that, at least right now in the game there is. And so again, if you follow the tutorial, by the time you get to the end of it, that should be something you have access to and that you can make. And ooh, yes, yes, please. There is this crystal over here. Again, this crystal is worth a fortune. So I will take the time and come over here and grab it. And it's actually on a downward slope. So lets me get it a little bit easier if they don't go rolling down to the very bottom of the map. There is an enemy over here, so I do got to be fairly careful. But it's definitely going to be worth it for me to snag that. It's going to help my time out that much faster because those things are worth a fortune to get. I believe these are worth a pretty penny as well. Pretty penny. Yeah, they're not actually pennies, but I think somebody said they were called block bucks. I don't know if that's true. I always just call them big bucks. But you can call them whatever you want, guys, as long as you get as much as you need coming out here and harvesting them up. Let me see. Can I grab this guy? Yep, I can grab that one. And let's come in here and grab the next one. We're already at 21,000, so this should not take too much longer. We could probably start heading back in the direction we want, and we might have enough money by the time we get there. Now, I think each one is 13,000 and something, you know, for the cash that you need. And that's going to be close to what we already have. I mean, we're probably going to get there, like I said, by the time we get back. But want to be careful about it. Want to make sure that I look around. If there's any green crystal, definitely going to be going for that. Any orange ones will put us way over the edge. And so I'll snag those. And there's a few green ones still left on here. Those are 240 a piece. So yeah, green ones are definitely worth it. The wood, on the other hand, not really worth it. You don't get too much from it. The oil off of it, I think that's oil right there. Yeah. That's not really worth it either. The light crystals are okay. They're not fantastic. I wouldn't really waste my time with them, to be honest. But if you're looking for more than the trees, then yeah, go for it. Ooh, yes, this one's blue. So we'll definitely see if we can snag this one. In fact, let me see if I can ram into it with my will. And I'll actually stop attacking just so I can turn it right here, and you'll see they pop out. Now, this is the safest way. If you have a drill of any kind, whether it's a GSO, a geocore, or any type of drill, that's going to be the safest way to harvest the resources here. And the reason behind it is a drill, as you can see right there, is running over one of the resources, and it's not destroying it, whereas a weapon definitely will destroy those resources if it's given the opportunity. If the weapon hits that resource in midair as it busts off of that rock, or if you're shooting straight at it, it will destroy those resources and you will lose out on that. So if you're trying to make sure you get every last penny, especially from a resource that you don't see very often, or you're trying to create something and you want to make sure that that resource is going to have all of those pieces there and you don't lose any of it, then you're going to want to go with the drill. It doesn't really matter what drill. Some of them are faster. Obviously, the geocore ones are going to be a lot faster than the GSO ones. I haven't really seen any drills for the Venture, but then Venture's never been about mining, to be honest. And if you ever build a fast Venture bot, be very, very cautious about it, because for the most part, the resources will not stay on those tractor pads for a normal like GSO one. So if you're using a normal GSO or even a geocore tractor pad, your resources are going to go flying off at the speeds that they're going with. Now, somebody told me that there is a tractor pad made by the Ventures. It's in the game right now. I've never found it in the game. I found it in the R&D department, but I've never actually found it in-game, so I haven't really been able to try this out. But it's supposedly supposed to be able to keep up with the speed. It has a stronger force at which it holds the resources down, and that makes sense that you would throw that into the Venture so that it can be a fast resource gatherer rather than a big bulky one that can just take on massive enemies, or something in the middle like this one, which can be fast or bulky or heavy if you really want to go that route. Like kind of pretty much any direction you want to go with it, you're capable of doing that with GSO. GSO is like the middle of the ground. You play RPG games, think of them as like the humans in the game. They're not fantastic in anything, but they're not horrible at anything either. Geocore definitely built more for strength and for weight, whereas the Ventures are more for speed, then they're very weak, actually. So they can get destroyed rather quickly if you let them. You need to go a little bit above and beyond when it comes to creating, the extra support, the extra strength that they might need, the protection that they're going to definitely have to have. This would be good if I could have like a little bomb I could just roll off. Now, when I was thinking about building this bot, I thought, how nice would it be if I could design a bot that would be made for picking up resources, and then another bot that would be made for recycling the enemies that I destroy. But I don't want to take both of them into battle. So I was like, why haven't they come out with a hitch? Something like in real life where you have a truck, you have a hitch that's attached to it, and you can have an entire different vehicle, you know, RV or something that you're hauling behind it. And when you get to your location, you unhitch it, it rolls off to the side, and then you take your truck out there and you do whatever you need to do, and come back and hitch it back up, and you can leave. Like, you can go about your business. Why don't they have something like that? Because then you could really get into some really interesting builds where maybe you have like the military does for like a mobile command center, and the thing you have in the back of your tow is a battery pack, a battery base that will, you know, support and deliver energy to you. Or maybe you have a combat bot, and in the back you have some type of vehicle that will take the pieces and either store them or convert them and create more pieces or whatever it may be. You can have two different bots, but you don't necessarily want to take all that into combat every time. You know, the way you get past that in this game is just create a bigger and bigger bot so that all of that is rolled into one. And that's cool, but at the same time, I would definitely enjoy seeing the game made a little bit more where you can detach and attach things. I mean, as it stands right now, you cannot even pick up a tower that you've placed onto the ground with all those blocks attached to it and move it to another location. Like if I pick up this little piece right here, and in fact I'll do that real quick so you can see, I'll attach this to that base, and now that's a one little thing. But if I move the base itself, you lose everything that's on top. So that kind of sucks, because I would like to be able to move these towers around without having to redesign them every single time. But that is just it's not a thing right now. That's not happening. So yeah, I don't know if they're ever going to change that. I do kind of hope that they will, but until they do, we just kind of have to live with the way it works for now. Let me go ahead and sell that because we don't necessarily need it. Now, I am going to come out here. Where do I want to build? I think I'm going to build it out here a little farther away from my base, like right here on this corner piece. And I'm hoping it gets put down where I want it to. There's no guarantee when you do this method, because when you buy it, it just kind of throws it where it wants. I'm kind of hoping that it will put it right about here somewhere. Like this is the area that I want it, and we'll just see if it does it or not. Maybe we can figure it out as time goes on, like where it always throws it. So let's go down. We're looking for the where are you at? Small fry. Small fry is what I want. 13,000. All right, guys, let's go ahead and push the button. Should be coming down any moment. Where is it at? Where you at, man? Come on, you know you want... Oh, there you go. Whew, it took a minute. It took a minute, and it put it over there in the hole. That's not exactly the best spot for it. And it's a little too far away, to be honest. Huh. Let's see, how's this working? It is able to recharge. It is able to recharge my bot. And at the same time of recharging my bot, it's charging up the battery bank. So it does have enough solar reactors on it that that makes it worthwhile. That's a good thing. I like that. I don't know about the weapons. We'll definitely see on that one. Can I right-click on it? I want to say guard. So hopefully it will actually guard. That has been a little bit of trouble. And you can see, man, the lag. The lag has picked up because it is a lot of blocks. Okay, so let me see if I can get away from this thing. I'm going to go ahead and move a little further away. And we'll build another one. This is the last one that I had that kind of got destroyed. I should put another one over here, but you know what? I'm going to throw a few of them outside of my base. Maybe over here? Because there already is one here. Should we put it over here? It's causing too much lag as it is. But yeah, let's put it over here. Let's see if this will work. Maybe we'll have them attack each other. And I'm hoping mine will win, even though it's coming into the game a little bit late, because it does have to recharge its batteries right off the bat. So let's see if I put that there. Is it close enough is the story. Yep, it's close enough to attack me, which means mine should be close enough to attack him. Let's see, small fry right there. Let's go ahead and buy it. And that's the max I can have. Ooh, wow. Kind of lagged out there for a second. Let's see where it comes in from. I know it has to take the money from you, and it takes a few seconds for that to happen. Come on. There we go. There we go. Is it enough? Is it enough? Is it close enough? I don't think it is. I don't think it's close enough. But it's not too far. It's not too far away from my base. Like that actually seems perfect. I wouldn't mind one right here, one where the other one is, and maybe one over here where this this little tree is. A little further than it might be nice. It gives me space to work around in here and not have to worry too much about it. This guy is definitely coming closer to my base than I would like. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch over, and we're going to go over there and attack that guy, just so that I know I am secure. Wow, a lot of lag over here. Not looking too great. Come on, let me. There we go. Jeez, yeah. Woo, holy crap, this one's so much faster. Let's see, will it charge me up? Yeah, it will. Oh my god, so much lag. Alright, let's get away from our base here in a second. Okay, so that one's good. Even has the solar reactor on it. Has a decent amount of weapons. And now we're going to go over here. Oh, come on. You're making me dizzy. This one is a little difficult to move. A little bit difficult compared to the other guy who seems to move. Oh, wow. Okay, this is going to take a little while. Switching back and forth. And meanwhile, I'm losing a lot of frames here. Like a lot. This is a little too close to my base, I think. Yeah, let's holy crap. Come on. You can fix yourself. There you no, you're still lagging out a little bit. I found an enemy base. I think I found like 14 of them as I'm speeding by all these things in a backward motion. This is how many guys are out here. Like I said, I think the only way to kind of combat this in a meaningful way is either those sentry towers, or I need to use a AI module on a bot and have them go out there and fight my battles for me, and then maybe clean up all this mess, because it's creating way too much lag. And I do know that they have some updates coming, but it's for the experimental or Steam version or something like that, so not going to be something everybody gets access to, at least not immediately. Let's go back, since that guy's just kind of drawing me further and further away from my base. This is a power plant. Let's get a little closer to it and see if we can get some energy off of it. There we go. Is it charging us up? Yeah, it's charging us up, although I think we're shooting a little bit of energy to it as well. Nothing on it that I absolutely need. Let's come over here and take these guys out. Now, we really haven't been finding very much good stuff out here. Oh, look over there in the distance. You can see there is another fight going on right behind this little mission log, which I really wish I could close down when I don't want to see it. Like, minimize it in some way. Pretty much the only way I know to get rid of it is to do the missions, and then they go away on their own. Although, I think I did see at some point it was kind of buggy, and those would get left up there. There we go. You are getting destroyed. And you have, like, no weapons anyways. These guys are, like, some of the worst designed bots I've seen. I don't know what happened with those guys. Let's see, anything on there that I need? Nope, it's pretty much the same thing. Let's see what's going on out here. You can see some fuel tanks on there. Some fuel tanks and I think some boosters. There might be some boosters on there. See if I can get any of that. Yeah, see if I can get any of that. And oh, wow. So much lag. Yeah, he just started firing. So now they're both going to stop attacking themselves, or each other, I should say. They were never attacking themselves, and start attacking me. There we go. Switching back and forth, not a good sign. Oh, yeah, explosions. I just took out all those fuel tanks. Wow. Wow, yeah, keep attacking, get that guy in the back. Ooh, you know what? I was actually healing him up a little bit. My powers are going down dramatically fast, so what I will end up doing is coming over here to this base and using the base to heal me? Yeah, there we go. And if they follow me, so much the better. Then I can attack and defend at the same time. Where's my batteries? Where's my battery at? Not the greatest. You know what? I'll take that off for just a second, and then all the power is going to be going to me. And I can kind of sit here. In fact, I'll add this one here so it goes even faster. I don't have to wait as long. Okay, so it's all gone. I'll have to wait until... Oh, no. Put that back on. Alright, we'll sit here and get attacked a little bit. And I could go... Oh, come on, you're gonna ram me? Really? The guy has the guts to ram me? This guy's vicious, man. Oh, yes. Blow up. You are gone, Buttercup. That is right. Did I lose anything? I did. I lost one here on the side, a little weapon. So let's see if I can replace that with one of these. Yeah, I like it. Now, I do have this side open. That's usually where I would carry that little building, so I could pick up all this stuff. I forgot to take it with me this time, though. I was more worried about just kind of clearing the way. What on earth is this thing? The wind harm? What is it? What was it supposed to be? Oh, wow. Wow, okay, so it just exploded all over the place. Got some wheels here, got a lot of weapons, decent amount of blocks. We got the propeller. Still have not found the plane on this one. There's supposed to be a plane somewhere on the map, and I have yet to find it. Is this my base? No, this is not my base. Yet another base out here. Actually does look a little bit bigger, so we might go near it. I could definitely use a little bit. Let's go ahead and pick this one up just in case. Yeah, I could definitely use a little bit more power, and the sun's not up yet, and this definitely has a little bit power on it. Hopefully I have enough energy to destroy these guys. Nope, I do not, but we're going to try anyways, because all he has left are some drills and one weapon, and his weapon is destroyed. There we go. Can I get a little closer now? I am getting the hang of, driving this thing again. It took a second, because it definitely is a lot faster than any of the other ones out there that I've designed anytime soon. Come on, die already. Wow, you were nice and protected in there, weren't you, buddy? There you go. All right, let's see. How much power do you have? You don't have a wireless charger, so I'll go ahead and give you one. You don't have any batteries? How are you getting power? I don't even see a... That's weird. It had just enough power to not give me power. Huh. And the wireless, or the solar regenerator is not up yet. Let me check that one again, see if it has anything I need. Not really? Is this a 3-slot fabricator? Do I have one of those? I think I do. I think I have one of these already, but let's take it back with me just in case. And everything else is good. I don't really need these, but I'll pick it up and then reattach it, just so I can make sure that I have it. All right, let's head back to my base and see if these towers that we built are working very well or not. And these resources usually stay here forever, although I have seen lately they have started to disappear. Oh, no, I'm losing stuff because I'm... That's right, this thing takes damage. Oh, and I lost the front piece. Dang it. It's not an easy piece to find, either. Let's see, can I put down my... Oh, yes. Okay, let's get a little bit of power. I don't want this thing to get destroyed as it's going back home. I can't believe I lost that front piece. That sucks. There we go. Yeah, it took a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. Let's see what my battery packs are at. This thing charges up way faster than any of my other bots in my playthroughs, just because it has so little power available in it. And it would be really cool if they could make different skins, or actually even better yet, give people the ability to add their own custom skins like Minecraft does, so that you could get a totally different feel from the same models. Because I'm just, in my head, I'm picturing the electricity arcing through the air, and I don't know why, but I immediately think of, like, Tron. And Tron, can you imagine with, like, the little lines going through this, little black blocks or white ones, with, like, the neon lights kind of, the power, pulsating through the blocks and everything else? I think that would look amazing. And it would give a whole new feel for not just the blocks themselves, but for the map, just by changing some of the skins in it. And that's what I was talking about earlier, is just custom skins. Wow, there is another enemy right over here. I thought I chased that guy off, didn't I? Maybe not. Or they just spawned another one. Yeah, the Windhorn. Yep, they spawned another one of those. Dang, why? Why are these guys so big? Like, I was not driving around a big vehicle, and yet it's spawning bigger and bigger dudes. The only thing I can think of... Oh, yeah. Flip over, dude. Flip over. Let me get that fuel tank right there on the back and destroy like half. Oh, yes. Woo, baby. Look at those explosions, man. There's nothing left of that guy. Anything valuable? Lights? Yeah, lights are kind of nice. We got some more of these propellers out here. No wings yet. Oh, yes. You know what we do got? We got a replacement part, guys. Right in time, too. That's fantastic. Let's see. We got that. And that's pretty much it, right? Yep. That's pretty much it. We don't need anything. Wow, look at that. Over there in the distance, all strewn full of debris. As far as the eye can see, in all directions, there is debris everywhere. That is how many enemies are spawning out here. And I'm not even done yet. There's a base over here I need to take out, and then there's another enemy right over there to the side. So, yeah, this is like a never-ending struggle that I need help with. I need some kind of follower to come over here and help me out and destroy some stuff. Ooh, look at that. We definitely don't have one of these just yet. So we're going to need to go ahead and snag that, as well as this. Although we could just claim this base for our own, actually. How do you claim it? You have to take that guy off? player tech? No. Let's put that back on. Can we click on it? What if I put my own guy in there? Let's see. We can buy one of those real quick. Drop him down. We'll attach him in there. Okay, so is this mine now? Can I claim it for myself? I don't think I am. I don't know. Like, I think there's a way to do it. We'll leave it there for now, and we'll come back. Maybe we have to destroy these guys, the Guardians or something along those lines, to get it to work right. What about you, dude? You want some? Wow. Look at you. The Scorpion, huh? I like the name. The design wasn't all that great. He died way too quick. I didn't even get a chance to really appreciate his design. He was gone so fast, but nice little pieces though. Good amount of stuff. Actually getting stuck underneath me right now. Come on, let me out of here. Yeah, there we go. So much junk. So much junk, guys. I cannot even stress to you how much stuff is out here. Wow, just too much lag. And look at our base. Our base really isn't even that big. Like, I have a lot more I want to do to this thing, and I want to put it in a better spot eventually down the road. Actually, we do have one of those 3s, and we do have a receiver right there, so that's not too bad. I don't think we found anything new just yet, but definitely working on it. And now that we got these towers out here to kind of defend us, and I like the way they look. I really, really like the way they look. I can't wait until it gets dark out here and I can throw some lights on here. That's one of the few things I didn't do to this one that I did to the other one, is I threw a lot more lights on the other one because, you know, I have tons of them already. And so I was thinking, you know, if I'm going to do something cheap and something efficient, I want to be able to add my own to it versus the other one, which is just I have tons of cash. I just don't want to sit there and have to, you know, mess around with each and every one of these things that I put down. So that's why that one was fully decked out. But you can see, you know, a few little lights. I guess maybe not as many strip lights as I thought I did, but it's probably because I'm not picking them up. I mean, when I see those lights, I kind of just ignore them. We do got quite a few of these. Actually, let me go ahead and throw some of those down. It's not going to be... Oh, yeah, you're just going to keep moving on me, huh? Actually, you know what? Let me... There we go. I can take it over for half a second. And then I can put the lights down at my convenience, and I can actually turn it around. Yeah, nice. Okay, that's going to work out. Let me do 2 on each one. Right there. And we'll do 2 over here. Hopefully that looks kind of cool at night. I don't know if it will. I know it's going to add lag already. And it already has way, way too much lag. But I want to see. Now, each one of these lights are going to be a different color. So that could pose an issue. Let's come all the way over here. And this one, I am going to go with the Venture light strips. And we're going to do that all the way around. Let's keep going this way. Maybe not all the way around. Maybe just like this. And then wherever else we can put a few of them in there. Like one right there. And one right here. I guess that works. I mean, if these were fixed anchors, what I would probably end up doing is making it where it, when it faced one direction, it was a different color than the other ones. This way I always know like what was north and what was south, and what direction I'm heading in, because they'd be pointing with like the white lights in one direction and the yellow ones in another direction if it's like a crossroad. But because these actually spin around, there's no purpose in doing that. So I'm just going to make them all one color and see if maybe that will help. Now, I'm just going to see what the colors are for now, so I know down the road which colors to make, which ones are prominent. Can I mix lights together and get another color altogether from the 2 combinations? How much of one color do I need of the other ones? There's a lot of stuff I want to kind of experiment with and see just how it works out. Now, I am waiting until it gets nighttime because I do want to see what this looks like. And it's pretty close to it. You can see the sun is setting over there in that direction. I believe it's setting. That looks still kind of high up in the sky. I do love the different planets in the background that occasionally show up. They're not always the same type. So I don't know if we're on like a planet that's floating through, you know, multiple solar systems or what's going on with that respect, but I do like the different night sky that they show in there. And it would be cool every so often, you know, maybe as you progress in your you know, corporation or something, to maybe see a space station up there. Maybe that's something you could purchase, even if you never were able to do anything with it. Just see like the twinkling of the satellites up there or something to give it that, that more industrialized look of a planet that you have been conquering from time to time, you know, because it's the next chapter. You know, you've gone up another grade, so there's more stuff in the sky. You've gone up another grade, so there's more pieces that you have acquired that you can build better stuff with. And because you have better stuff, the enemies have better stuff. And that's already how it works. I mean, the bigger your bot is, the bigger they get. The more pieces they have, the more pieces you're likely to find that you don't have, which kind of progresses you again and again in that direction of getting bigger and bigger and bigger until you're just like a huge freaking bot. Or you got a giant tower like this. I mean, this is a pretty big tower. You look at my other tower that I created in that direction, and it's about half the size, and it doesn't have nearly as many pieces on it. Oh, I like that. Holy crap, I like that a lot. Look at that. It is so friggin' red. That is nice. That is nice, and that's just from a few actual lights in there. Oh, yeah, I could see with that kind of red shade, you could definitely create different shades of red. Throw in a few white ones in there, you're going to have the pinkish color. Let's actually fly to the other one real quick, if it will let us. Actually, it doesn't seem to want to let us. Maybe I'm just too far away. Come on, you can do it. Let me... Can I jump to anything? Doesn't seem to want to let me jump to anything. Huh. Don't tell me I'm stuck, guys. Don't tell me I'm stuck. There's a nice little X on the ground, though, from the different wings that you can have in there. Let me zoom out a little bit more. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it just took a second. Maybe because all the lights are out here, it's giving me a little bit of a hard time. Can we go to this one? Alright, we're just going to have to go the old-fashioned way and drive over there ourselves. Would like to have it halfway, so if I get stuck over there again, I can... Come on. Come on. There you go. Guys, what are you giving me a hard time for? I guess we're going to have to do... Yeah, I think it's the lights. I really think it was, because there's nothing new. What am I stuck on? There we go. Stuck on something. This thing's not moving very well. Maybe that's why I left it behind. Come on, let me click on... I guess we don't have to click on it. Not nearly as much light off of these as the other one, that's for sure. White, yeah, they're definitely white lights. I don't know, I think they're going to need a lot more. A lot more of these on there. Let me see if I can click on it and take control. And the main reason I'm trying to take control of this one is I want to add some more lights to it. I think we have a few other ones on there. If it will let me take control over it. It doesn't seem like it's going to, because I am clicking on it like crazy. I do kind of want there to be a rotation button that I can click on and just rotate through all of my bots, no matter where they're on the map. I guess if you want to give some type of, you know, distance requirement that it has to be within so many meters for you to rotate through it, that would be fine too. Just give me a button. And I can't believe I'm asking for that because I hate the scroll wheel, you know, flipping the buttons around and things like that, or the blocks around, and I have to use the button now, but there we go, finally. Okay, so now that it's stopped spinning, I can come in here and add a few more to it. But yeah, I would definitely like a button that I can push. I only got 2 more? That's not going to work. What if I do one right here and one right there? I can kind of see what it's going to do to the ground. Actually, I don't think that made it brighter. I think that made it like dimmer, if that's even possible. Yeah, it doesn't really give off a whole lot of light, but you do kind of see the flashing ones. I don't know if you see that from far away or not. Let me get back into this one. Let me drive away a little bit out into the distance where it's not so laggy. I'm stuck on a hill, I think. There we go. Drive away a little bit and we'll look at it from far away. Actually, once you get out, the only thing you see are the orbs. You see the shield bubble and the repair bubble more than you see. Actually, no, you see the lights. Yeah, you can see the lights kind of spinning around. Not nearly as prominent, though, I think, as the red lights. The red lights just give off this hue like you see from miles away. Like, you can see it right there on that vehicle. It has some of the lights underneath it. Those are the Venture ones. And further out, you'll see the base, the tower over there. If I can get this thing to go straight, you'll see that has a very, very large red hue all the way around it in the middle of nowhere. So I like the red, although I would have to use the red for some type of, I don't know, like warning, like don't go beyond this line of towers because there lies dragons or something. I don't know, something very dangerous on the other end of this. because it just has that ominous feel. But maybe the combination of red and white would give me a nice pink, or I believe there's yellow, so maybe yellow and red would give me another shade of maybe a little bit more yellowish than red if I do the right combination, because you know yellow and red's gonna pretty much overwhelm that. They're pretty close together anyways, but if I can get it to be a little bit more yellow than red and still just as bright and vibrant, I think that would work. But it's going to take a little bit of experimenting. Let me know, guys, on your end what you've kind of played around with when it comes to lighting, and what you kind of want to see in the future. But these towers are definitely working for us. So I'm probably going to be able to save up and make a few more of them and kind of spread them over the map, just out in the distance, and see how things are going, because I don't have the enemies spawning around me as much as they were before, just from these 2 towers alone, albeit very, very massive towers. Again, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm AC Gamer, and I will definitely catch you all next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future, so if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.